In this video, I'll be building the Battle of Christophsis. And this idea came from the Clone Wars movie, like in the beginning scenes where Anakin and Obi-Wan is fighting the Separatists, and Ahsoka arrives becoming Anakin Skywalker's Padawan. This is about the same time as all that happened, and right now all I'm doing is that I'm building the road for the battle, and I'm also creating a little building, or like almost like a bunker kind of thing that you do actually see it in the Star Wars movie, that all the command center stuff will be in. And now I'm just creating outlines for a bunch of craters that I'm going to build to show kind of explosions that have happened during the battle. And right now I'm doing the hardest part of the entire build for me personally, because it's the first time I'm actually doing it, and it's building the crystals that are almost built into the rock. Like you can see, I'm using this light blue Lego brick color and mixing it in with the dark bluish gray bricks, creating the crystal shapes and forms that you do see on Christophsis. And as you can also see, I also added two cannons that you do see, but these are scaled down versions of those cannons because I'm not able to fit like the big ones on it, so I decided that I'll just use the small ones that I got from the battle pack. And now you can see that I'm just finishing up some of the roads in order to start putting minifigures on. And right here, I decided to scrap the idea of building a roof because I do need those bricks to build out the road. So right now, I'm thinking that it's gonna be like an open design where you can see the inside without removing the top. But then later, if you keep watching, you'll see that I'll replace the roof with a light gray, and then on top of that I'll build more. And right now I'm just toweling off all the light gray places where it's supposed to be like dark bluish gray. And actually during the process of building this, I started to run out of dark bluish gray plates, so I started to use like slanted pieces to create bigger craters that have like more depth to them, and I also layer these pieces on top and then create this almost terrain like surface due to all the explosions throwing debris all over the place. And right now I've just filled out the inside of the base where I added 3 crates and 1 hollow table and 1 command center. And right now I'm just creating the explosions that we are created by the rockets that were fired. And then if you do look closely, you can see that there's a tri-droid that I added an explosion next to it, because if you look closely, there's a clone trooper that actually shoots a rocket at the tri-droid to take it down. And right now I'm just putting on all the minifigures, like the droids and the clone troopers, and right now I'm just adding a little bit more fire for a little bit more detail that will be able to cover the MOC. And now you can see that I'm replacing the roof with a light gray to be able to add some more detail on the top. And if you do look closely, on the right I added a little telecom system, I guess, for communication between the base and the starship in space. And right now I'm just creating a rocky surface that will sit on top of the roof where clone troopers can hide, and it could almost act as a nest for clone troopers to hide in, which is nice because they'll be able to hide behind it and the droids won't be able to find them. And right now I just moved some of the crystals into a bigger bunch, and then I added a rock face And now I'm creating a almost like turret room kind of thing that you'll be able to see the turret kind of popping out of. And right now I'm just adding a bunch of antennas for communication. And on the top you'll see that I added a little sniper's nest for clone troopers to sit in. And this is the final product of the build.